So how was it making the film for you?
It was a lot of fun. We made the film in Ireland. We shot in different locations around Dublin and its environs. It was a tight enough shoot, and it's a low budget for such a period film. It was quite modest, but I think they've achieved something really wonderful in it.
Obviously, it's really refreshing to have a comedy that's quite fast-paced, quite intelligent as well. How was it to be part of that?
Wonderful. I love films like this. I love films that are smart, that talk about characters that you never see, and storylines happen behind closed doors, so you use your imagination. I love a big cast together and everybody has a purpose. Yeah, it was a real pleasure.
They're all saying the things that I would have said. It's kind of it's an intelligent thing that makes the audience feel intelligent, because you have to keep up with it. It doesn't tell you things twice. you have to keep. It's like that when I read it. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't make sure you understand what this bit's all about. And it's similarly, that's the kind of acting that it predicates, it pushes you towards, which is like move it along.
Seems Lady Susan will finally visit.
Lady Susan Vernon.
That woman's a fiend.
Congratulations on being about to receive the most accomplished flirt in all England.
Excuse me for arriving this way. What a delightful family pose.
You've got a knack for picking period dramas that have a slight twist. First Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and now this, which is the only Jane Austen that I know that is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Is that a conscious decision, or is it just the way it seems to have happened?
It's just seemed to have happened that way, I suppose. Bit weird to do two weird Jane Austens in a row, but I mean, great. My mum's always wanted me to do a period piece, so I did two for her that were a bit odd.
One of the first challenges that I imagine is, I couldn't believe it when I found out that it only took you 26 days to produce this film.
Well, it took 12 years and then 26 days of shooting. So, I mean, sometimes I think that there's too much focus on production and not enough on preparation and editing and all that. So many of the really funny ideas in the film came through the editing process. And there's something really galvanizing about a short schedule. I've made 3 films with short schedules, Metropolitan, Damsels in Distress, and Love and Friendship. And in each case, I think we really gained something from the concision. And it's a very quick and sort of funny and fast-moving film.
Mrs. Cross has come with me as my companion to pack and unpack. And as there's a friendship involved, I'm sure the paying of wages would be offensive to us both.
She's the best manipulator I think I've ever come across. She's ruthless. She has no low self-esteem, no questioning of herself. She's completely secure in her judgment, and she's, it's very funny how much she just sort of goes for what she wants.
I think I need to say that you are a comic genius.
Thanks so much. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
It's really refreshing. I personally love the level of intelligence behind the comedy. But how has it been received? Because obviously people say, British humour is hard to understand, let alone the fact that it's quite an intelligent and fast-paced humour. How has that been received?
What's been so nice is that I normally don't go and see, once I've seen the movie once or twice, I tend to not watch it again for about 5 or 10 years. And this I've been to a lot of screenings precisely because it's been fascinating watching in America, see how the Americans are taking this, and everybody's roaring laughing. It's really nice seeing people come in and go, this is going to be boring, this is a period movie, and then actually having to kind of sit up and sort of take notice, because there's so many funny things one after the other that they're still laughing from the last one before they've heard the next one, which is amazing to see people do that.
Sir James Martin, vastly rich, rather simple.
How jolly. Tiny green balls. What are they called?
Peas.
One of the themes of the film obviously is, in Lady Susan's case obviously, is she's very flirtatious, she can manipulate men very well. If you were to give advice to someone, say you had a friend and they just said to you, do you know what? Jen, I can't flirt. I'm absolutely terrible. I need some advice. I need some top tips, maybe 3 top tips. What would you tell them?
God, that's a tough one, man. I'm no good at flirting. I'm really shy. No. Yes, I am when it comes to the opposite sex. But I think it's confidence. I think if it's all about being confident and getting in touch with yourself and who you are.
Go for it. I'd say stop with the games. Just go for it. And if they don't like you, then you don't waste any more time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Be bold.
Any physical things, like a...
Eye contact. Yeah.
You're giving me some real intense eye contact there. That was, are you flirting with me now? Was that?
I've never flirted once in my whole life.
Lies.
I never have. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'd have to get some tips myself, I think.
I think I try not to look grumpy. I think that's a good one. Be smiley. That's most one. Susan smiles a lot. Yeah. Kate's got a dazzling smile that gets everyone to do what she wants, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, so do you.
How dare you address me, sir? Be gone, I will have you whipped.
Outrageous. Have you never met him?
No, I know him well. I would never speak to a stranger like that.